Alright, here we are with our new Crusader, Navar or Navar. And I think he's better than last time since he gets Lumbering, which grants plus 10% melee damage. We do take a hit on initiative, which is something we could have maybe considered using without it, because the Crusader also gets access to dodge and this guy has 2 stars in initiative. But I think this is a pretty good start. Hopefully we make it further or farther than last time. We'll still take Colossus and Student at the start. And I guess we'll go with the same plan as last time, so we'll mostly take HP rolls, but if we get a plus 4 fatigue, we might do that, as we do here. Here we will take the hit points, and we pretty much always will take the melee defense and melee skill. So that makes leveling up easy. Okay, we start way up in the north, so we might even be able to find another Shield Maiden if we get lucky. Here's a Pilgrim. He's pretty cheap, we'll just take him straight away. And he starts with 16 melee defense, which is kinda crazy. Otherwise he's not like great or anything, but perfectly usable and could be a tank later on, although he doesn't get access to Underdog, which is a bit of a shame. But we'll see. So I think we definitely want another recruit as well. I think we take Brida, the apprentice, over Odelric, the Ironmonger. She's a bit cheaper than the Ironmonger. If we were really greedy or optimistic, we could try to search for a Shield Maiden in these towns first. Which I think we might like at least check, because it's not like apprentices are hard to come by anyway. So I think we just buy some sort of weapon and head to the next settlement and see if we get lucky. If we don't, we'll just take another cheap recruit. So what do we take? We could take this handsaw, which is basically a sword. Well, it says cleaver. Maybe it is a cleaver then. Yeah, it's a cleaver, okay. Well, that's fine. Whatever. So yeah, even though this guy has 16 melee defense, he might just immediately die in the first fight, and I'm fine with that. That's just how it goes sometimes. We'll be able to find more and better recruits if he does die. Okay, so we have almost all of our starting money still. We'll head here and see if we can find someone who would have long-term potential. Since the Crusader isn't paid anything, since he's an avatar character, we can afford to take someone who costs a lot per day, such as a Shield Maiden. Let's see. No Shield Maiden. There's a monk. Monks can be good. There's also Milk Maiden and a Fishmonger. I think the Milk Maiden and the monk are our best bets. We could also maybe consider a hunter, but he's super expensive for our current money situation, and also it's very tough to keep a low-level ranged character alive with a roster size of 3 at the moment, so I don't think so. I'll try out this Milk Maiden first. Milk Maid. Ain't a Shield Maiden, it's a Milk Maiden. Okay, so this is good enough. Good enough for early game. Not spectacular by any means, but good enough. And we have a return item quest here, we will take it. Let's see if we can find a cheap helmet. Yes, we can. Okay, what else? It's a pretty good price here, so I think we'll also get this. What else? Could get a militia spear if we wanted to. I guess that might be worthwhile. Could also get a shield if we wanted to, but we don't really care if either of these guys dive. At least we don't care much if they die. Let's do some rearranging here. This pilgrim is definitely someone I want to keep alive more than the milkmaid. Let's actually do this for weaponry. This is a really crappy helm, so I think we'll buy another one. Let's go with this. Oops. Okay. So this should be... I mean, even the Crusader alone is probably good enough to take on a 1-star retrieve item quest, but I think we are fine here unless we run into more dire wolves or something. First up, let's repair the equipment we just bought though. Okay, so we are going southwest. Let's try to be a bit more careful. We don't want to die in the first fight again. Okay, so there's one bandit, a rabble poacher, that means we don't need to wait for nighttime. So we'll just go with it. And if all goes well, we might even be able to fight the other group of brigands that is coming up. That would be nice. They're coming to us, so I think we can, or we should even take the high ground here. Yeah, let's do it. Put the Crusader here, and as long as the AI doesn't decide to hold off, we are probably completely fine here. So they only have this one bandit, a rabble poacher. They don't want to sit back. They also have these 2 dogs, which might... the dog AI might be the deciding factor here, or they might just view it that they have such a numerical advantage that they just want to rush us. I don't know. Yeah, I'll keep her here. Just end the turn. It's 1 dog down. And now we'll see if this dog dies if they continue to rush us. I think they will. I think that's how the AI works. If they had more ranged characters, I don't think they would, but I think they will. They might not, but they... yeah, I think they are, yeah. Gonna wait first, see if we come out of here. Trying to flank us at the moment. But if we wait, there should... okay, whatever. We'll just engage straight away. 35%, nope. And they decided to enter turns there, that's a bit weird. I'll leave Charorik the Faithful here. Even Spearwall, I guess. But the Crusader gets to go now. And I will slash instead of overhead strike, since that has a better chance to hit, and it usually is good enough to kill bandit rabble. No hit here though. Okay, that's good. The rabble missed us. We got hit by the poacher, but we're still fine. Okay. Die, please. Okay. So this could be going better, but so far we are fine. Like I said, I don't care if these 2 die, even in the first fight. That's just how it goes sometimes, but So far, no one's dead. Okay. She's getting a bit, bit low there though. Okay, yeah. Well, the good news is if we get a kill or two here, they should be starting to break. I'll hit this one instead of this one, since the Crusader can hit this one. Nope, no hit there. Okay, they're still not breaking though. Even with 2 kills, okay. So that means she's probably gonna die. He might die. Since I care a little bit about him and I don't think there's much of a chance that we lose this fight, I'm just gonna try to keep him alive now. Even though I just said that I don't care if they die. The thing is, if he gets hit like twice, he's dead. I think the Crusader is enough to win this fight. If I go here, he's probably fine. Okay, now this is a bit bad because I might get stunned here. This might... okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. So... I could go here or I could engage this rabble. I think I go here. Just to deny this rabble for going for our pilgrim here. And... okay. Nice. Just stay put. Now we should be fine. And there's a chance the milkmaid is actually struck down instead of killed, but we'll see, and it doesn't matter. I could actually go after the rabble poacher with Jararik though, but the problem is that the poacher gets to act first. Guess I could wait first to see if we get a kill here. Okay, yeah. So this fight has been won. And she's dead. Okay. That's fine. That's completely fine. This fight... let's see, how's my armor doing? I could wait for nighttime and lure them into the forest here and just fight with the Crusader, maybe. I don't know if that's a good plan, though. If we win, that's a nice little boost for us, though. Or I could just head into the town and recruit another guy. If we end up fighting these brigands, we do want to wait for nighttime, though, at the very least. Since they have like 3 ranged characters and we'll have to charge them without a shield. Okay, I guess we go to the town first. But I think we will end up fighting them. Okay, 1 mission down. That's better than last time. And welcome aboard, Mr. Monk. You're not very good, but that's fine. You can just die like the milkmaid. Just be a bait. Okay, let's give you that. And this is a sword. It has a better chance to hit than the other weapons. Plus 10% chance to hit. Okay, you're gonna sit this one out. And I'll probably go ahead and accept this courier quest as well. Grafenheide. That's over here. Yeah, I think I will accept that. We want to get out of the north pretty fast since we don't want to be fighting barbarians early on. Barbarians are much tougher than brigands. Yeah, let's go ahead and accept this, then fight these guys at night time and hopefully it goes well. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. I don't think I bother with the forest though. Oh. No. They're mine, militia. They're mine. You can go back. Okay, nighttime. Go for it. And there's a pretty good chance the monk ends up dying here, but... oh well. Let's see if they actually continue to rush us. No, seems so. So... this hammer guy is a bit troublesome. So's this knife rabble because of the 2 perks you can see at the bottom there. There's actually 2 hammers. So since they seem to be keen on rushing us, I think we'll continue playing defensively. Could just move back 1 tile. That means they won't be able to move up and attack. I think they'll continue rushing us despite having ranged superiority. This is actually a pretty dangerous group of brigands. So we'll see. Also this spade person can actually stun us, so I guess we'll go for him first. So with the plus 10% chance from slash and the height advantage, even with wavering and 45 melee skill, this guy has 52% to hit. Okay, almost got him. Go for this one, nice. Nice. So early on, when you haven't leveled up and your roster size is small, the element of luck is much more impactful than later on. So far this is going very well, and I don't think we're in any trouble anymore, but this could have easily gone worse. Okay, I think we'll... yeah, we'll just go for this one. And... okay, nice. Yeah, that's why the hammers are very dangerous also. Yeah, even with nighttime, they will hit eventually. Oh yeah. So the monk might die if I rush like this, but I will anyway. Nice. Okay. So move here to deny them ranged attacks and from moving. And I'll actually move here as well, since with slash we can attack twice, and this guy had... actually he had 41%, so maybe I shouldn't have tried to move. Not that it would have done anything to the armor, or much. Okay. So another victory. Fighting these brigand groups that aren't part of a mission, or rather part of a retrieve mission, they actually have money and provisions, so that's a good little bit of loot early on. Now we need to repair and heal for a bit. We also leveled, that's very important early on. So here we can actually, since we have these starting perks, we can actually pick a perk from much later on than we would normally. So that means we have a lot of options, a lot of great options here. We could go for Battle Heart, which is an absolutely godly perk. It's the better version of Underdog, which is, I think, only available to Avatar Crusader and, I don't know, maybe some other starting Avatar character. So that's very good. Just Berserk is very good. Even Steelbrow is very good here, because we absolutely want to avoid damage on an Avatar character. And this, in Legends, it also grants you immunity to stun, which is pretty huge. And there are other good perks. Back to basics is pretty good. Adrenaline is good. Even resilient is good, since you're an avatar character, and in Legends it grants you plus 8 hit points as well. Nimble is good, and I think we'll be going nimble with this character. I think I'll go Battleheart first, then probably Steelbrow after that. We want to focus on survivability early on. And since we'll be fighting bandit rabble for the most part, there'll be many of them, and Battleheart will counteract that advantage. And here, that's a pretty mediocre roll. We'll take the plus 3 HP. And for you, now I say you're a bait, but you do actually have some use. All monks do, since they eventually get inspire. This guy, even without having stars in resolve, could also be a banner. And even with dastard, I don't know, maybe that's not a good plan. So what I'm debating is, do I take student or fast adaptation and just, or basic, maybe back to basics. I think I'll take fast adaptation because I want some immediate use out of this guy, and I don't care about his long-term potential at this moment. Plus 3 melee defense is good. HP is good. I think I'll take resolve over fatigue, because if he does make it, he will get access to mind over body, and that's one of the best perks in Legends, at least if you can get fortified mind and resolve, and also if you actually have something to use that fatigue on, which you will with inspire or possibly indomitable. Not that I anticipate you making it that far, but you never know. And now we need to heal. Let's heal both of these. Let's see how long to repair. 6 hours, okay. And after this we will continue on with the cargo mission. Okay. So out of these options, I think we'll go for the battle standard. This is a long ways off, I think. This is not really that feasible this early. Neither is this. So go for the battle standard. Okay, that's most of our tasks done. You are back in the fighting line now, even with the wound. Okay. So, since our Crusader isn't paid a daily wage, we should be able to fairly easily get to the 2000 crowns from the 1600 that we currently have. And we also have a good amount of tools and provisions at the moment, so we don't need to buy those yet. And also, since our roster is full, we won't even look at this new mercenary situation here, or hiring volunteers. Yeah, the return item quests are like the best quests you can get early on, so we'll keep on doing those. You get experience, you get loot, and you get a fairly easy fight. And here you're gonna be a tank if you make it to the Colossus. And you also get access to Nimble instead of Lithe or Battle Forged, so yeah. If you make it that far, you probably won't. Let's see, no mind over body for you. So I don't think there's much of a point in taking resolve here. Could make a mediocre sergeant banner out of this guy, but I don't know. Let's see. You do get inspire. I mean, sure. Let's take the resolve and the HP. I usually don't take +1 melee skill rolls in Legends or in Vanilla either. Just don't see them as being as good as +3 hit points, for example, usually. Okay. So they are not in the forest. Or are they? Maybe they are. They are, okay. I don't really like forest fights, but it is what it is. It's also a bit annoying. It's dawn now and they have a brigand poacher and a rabble poacher. So we might consider waiting for nighttime again. It's a long time to wait though, so I don't know if that's worth it. Long time to wait. Okay, I think we just go for it. This is a bit of a risk we're taking here. And this time, are they rushing us? It doesn't appear to be so. So we'll start by waiting and then we charge. And we might very well lose both of our helpers here. But so it goes. So it goes. Okay, I don't know what the hell this slinger is doing. Okay, so we can just engage with the poacher. So since we've engaged, they will now start to rush us, so we can start to play more defensively if we want to. Okay. So, since this rabble have very poor armor usually, weapons that have a bonus chance to hit are the best against them, much like with beasts, so spears, swords. So we are probably fine here even with these two mediocre characters. And I think I should be able to kill the poacher here with the Crusader during this turn, and then he can join the fight as well. But I will take the high ground here with you. And just end turn. Okay, 53 to hit. Nope. Okay. And you're not dead either. So we have this guy here. Okay, that's a bit bad. And that's a bit bad. So yeah, if this doesn't, or rather if this goes badly, then we might actually lose the run here. Both of these guys die, we get surrounded, possibly stunned. And we are stunned. Okay, that's why the steel brow is very important. We'll see. Yeah, not going well. Is this the end of another run? See ya. Okay. Alright, better. Yeah. So, the question here is, do I act first and take the high ground against these two? Or do I wait for them to engage me, which means I can hit even though they have the high ground? I think we'll wait. Yeah, 77%. Now we take the high ground. Hopefully we don't get stunned by this guy. Okay, go for this guy's one-hit kills. No such luck. Okay. So that's the end of this fight, or it should be the end of this fight. Wait. Alright. And Egon the Bait even lives, but now he's traumatized, which means his resolve is no longer any good, which means he's pretty bad. Which means I don't care if he dies anymore at all. And we are offered a deal here which we won't be taking since we don't want to lose any reputation with civilian factions. After the battle, a man emerges from a tree line, clapping his hands together. I paid those men a great deal of crowns, but it appears I should have paid you. And now that all these skeevy brigands are dead, I can. You tell the man to get to the point before you run him through with a sword. He gestures toward the artifact. I'll pay you 950 crowns, originally 340 crowns for the item. It was what was originally owed to these thieves, plus a little more. What do you say? Hubert the merchant won't take kindly to your betrayal, but that is a good bit of money. Early on, yes, that is a good bit of money, but we'll just continue doing what we are actually hired to do. And in the long term, that should be the better option. So we don't want to piss off anyone. Okay. And also, we're not that desperate for money with this start. Alright. So, yeah, you're the bait. But now I will add this little thing here, so you can just die if it comes to it. And you're doing okay-ish. But yeah, we'll heal and repair again. So add this knife here. And also these quivers. Eventually we might get a ranged character and then we'll have quivers here without taking inventory slots. Alright. So yeah. We won't be taking any of these missions that are too risky early on. Well, maybe we could consider the defense settlement from brigands, since that would be rabble as well. Actually, let's take that. We can camp while we wait. $500. Does that mean there will be thugs already? Probably not. It's a bit early for thugs. Okay. What? Oh yeah. That's already treated. And we got the battle standard as well. All of these are pretty tough. I don't know how far away we actually are from professional renown. I guess since the game is offering the option to us, we can't be that far off. I don't know. This we won't be taking. This is way too long. This might be doable, but it might also take a very long time to find something that is like doable this early on. And this, no. So I guess we'll take this one. Oh, we already had it. Okay. Guess the Crusader starts with a lot of renown then. And now... guess this one's the easiest. It's not really that easy either. Travel south, visit the southern city-states and find employment there. Take on and complete contracts for the ruling elite. I don't know. We could also just decide to take no ambition. Yeah, actually let's take no ambition for now. And... okay, we can actually recruit more people now. If we want to. Do we want to? We could recruit Avo, the Gravedigger. Don't think we need to against those enemies. A few poachers, some rabble. During the day. Use this opportunity to get Egon killed. He is gonna die to like 1 or 2 shots from a poacher. I guess to play it safe we should recruit. So welcome aboard, Evo. There's also a chance he's actually good. No, he's not. Okay. So you are another bait. Don't think I want to be using a buckler with anyone. Let's switch this actually. Yeah, let's give the Gravedigger this and give you this. Yeah, this is a really bad Gravedigger. 37 melee skill, 5 melee defense. Perk selection doesn't seem to be that good either, so yeah. And also let's switch these. Or rather, give you that. Okay. It's still early enough, so this could go very badly. Even against rabble. But we're probably fine for the most part. The Crusader has good enough armor. It's a bit annoying they're shooting at him. Okay, so I don't care if you live or die. Let's just put you over there. You can take that spot. You can take that spot. Don't care about you. Put you there. Okay. Wait. Wait. Actually engage with you. So might very well die next turn, but like I said, I don't care. Wait. Okay. Let's go here. Kill this guy, hopefully. Nice. So let's turn the combat speed down a little bit. Just yeah, enhance the enemy tooltips is on. Okay. Go for the 41, nice. You are still alive somehow, but you won't be for long. Still alive. And no longer alive. You might die here. Let's see. Nope, the guy didn't decide to try to hit him. Now that we are no longer in melee rage, they don't want to rush us as badly, apparently. Yeah. Okay. I'll just leave you here. Probably get engaged by this one. May not go either way after that. Okay. 54. Nice. 51. Okay. And he even lives. It's over. See ya, Egon. You served me well. Well enough. Alright, 500 crowns. Forgot to read the text there. To repair again. Repair and heal, that is. Also, you leveled. And also we probably do want to be using the banner on someone. Not a lot of good options here. So with 76 resolve, I'll go ahead and give you rally the troops. It's like, it's whatever. And give you the banner, give you the militia spear. Okay. Next up, we will go to this city here. Cities are good hubs for missions. And also we will get access to a pool of recruits. We have 3 roster spots available now. We don't want to recruit too many people though. We mostly want to keep it to premium recruits, apart from a few early game fodder bait characters. Okay, return item. Just go ahead and accept that. Okay, the pimp event. For this, we would have liked to have the monk alive, since we could have recruited the pimp. You come across a man and woman arguing outside one of the town's buildings. Why do I give you all of it? I'm the one doing all the work, she yells. The man rubs his chin and responds. I manage the minge. How would you find work without me? The woman, seeing you, turns and asks if you'd sleep with her. She could be shaped like 2 circles and a triangle, and you'd probably still have a go. Okay, not sure about that, but okay. The woman throws her hands out. See? Half this world's ready for business if I so much as open my legs. The wannabe pimp asks you to talk some sense into his prospect. Okay, So whichever option we choose here, I don't think it matters, since we don't have the monk. Nothing wrong with a cell whore playing by her own rules. With a parental appeal, you take the pimp by the shoulder. You can take the woman out of a whore, but you can't take the whore out of a woman. The pimp thinks it over. You do, too, as you were never one for logic. The pimp looks at you. What? The lady steps forward, taking the pimp by the other shoulder. I think he's saying to cut me loose. When the pimp raises an eyebrow, the woman clarifies. Figuratively speaking. The pimp sighs. I don't understand what the hell you two are saying, but alright. I thought maybe I could get a business going here. A woman here, a woman there, peddle their gooches and mooches, nick some crowns, retire early. Oh well, back to grinding wheat into flour until I keel over and die. The man walks off, his nose sniffling. The pimp game isn't for everyone. Okay, this is probably gonna be pretty easy. And I'll take you into the fight, Mr. Avo the Bait. Even though you're half dead. Mainly because I don't care if you live or die. Or rather, I'd actually prefer you to die eventually. Okay. 3 war dogs and rabble. Good thing that that didn't hit. Even bandit rabble can do a lot of damage to armor with a hammer and their blacksmith's heavy hammer and blacksmith's technique perks that legendary difficulty gives them. Okay, good hit. Good. And this fight should be mostly won by now. Yeah, even with 34 melee defense and battle heart, this bandit rabble had close to 30% chance to hit him. So you can't really overestimate the importance of melee defense and tankiness in legendary difficulty in Legends. Especially if you're playing an avatar character. So we'll be taking Steel Brow next. It's the boring, safe option. Okay. Avo the Bait is still alive, but possibly not for long. Okay, this guy's gonna flee now. And I don't care if he goes. And I don't think I would even be able to catch up to him if I did care. So, go away. Nice loot there. 1 blacksmith's hammer. Early on with these retrieve item quests, you don't get a lot of loot. You get this sort of garbage, which isn't really worth much at all, but you do get the reward for the quest and also you get the experience. So like I said, we'll take Steel Brow here. Hits to the head no longer cause critical damage to this character, which also lowers the risk of sustaining debilitating head injuries significantly. Additionally, any attacks that would stun you now daze you. So both the crit chance negation and the negation of stunning is very important for a avatar character, especially if you're going like into melee range with him. Even with 3 stars in melee defense and 31 melee defense on level 5. Make that 34 melee defense. Okay, so we'll take HP over the resolve. And for you, guess we'll give you Colossus. And you are definitely garbage. So here we will take the +1 melee skill. It doesn't really matter one way or the other. Your job now is to mostly just die. It's a dirty job, but someone's gonna do it. Rebuilding effort is probably a good mission to take. It's only bad if there's spiders there. Okay, another pilgrim. There's also a butcher. Butchers can be very good sometimes. I don't think this one is. He does get heightened reflexes with 1 star range defense and 2 star initiative. But he doesn't get dodge, so it's wasted. And even if he did get dodge, I don't know if I'd take this guy even this early on. Okay. Cheap caravan hand. Caravan hands are usually good. You can pretty much always make a tank out of them if they live long enough. I'm not gonna try out. He's not very good, but whatever. So it goes. Give him that. And also this. So another good thing with caravan hands is if they make it to level 6, they can eventually upgrade your stash size. So there is an incentive in keeping this guy alive. Also, he does start out with 10 melee defense, even without stars, that's pretty good. And also, caravan hands, I think, always get access to shield expert and bags and belts, so you can always make a shield tank out of them. Also, underdog is here. Born with a board is here. Born with a board used to be a pretty bad perk, but now it grants 10% damage reduction, so it's pretty good actually. And yeah, so if he makes it to level, let's say 7, he's gonna be good enough for at least the mid-game. But he might very well die way before that. He might even die in the next fight. And I will not care. We'll also take Mikkel, the Pilgrim. Pilgrims have a lot of potential. This one is really not that great either. We did get a Gambison from him. Let's see. I guess I want these two to stay alive more than him, so we'll take these from him. And you can have this. And also this. Just have a sickle. So we do have this. So use that instead. We have one bandage. I guess we should buy one more. Just in case. Let's see. So, stuff is sufficiently repaired. So we'll just go into the next fight. Without stopping here. Yeah, that should be everything. I don't usually use bucklers at all. I much prefer the plus 25% damage you get from double grip. Unless I really want to keep the guy alive, or I don't need the damage anymore. Selling price is okay here, and we have some garbage to sell, so let's go ahead and sell. Could keep the loot just in case we get a bard character. Keep one wooden stick as well. Our food situation is much worse with 5 people in the roster. Guess we'll buy this expensive ground grains. Okay, secure the ruined lumber camp. Hopefully there are no spiders there. Okay, but I think that's enough for now. So, see you next time.